dinner where I called my girlfriend worthless and ended the relationship. I'm 28, and after almost a year of dating, my girlfriend, 27, finally invited me to dinner with her parents. I wanted to make a good impression. Nice clothes, good wine, small talk rehearsed. Started fine, hugs from her mom, PlayStation talk with her brother. Then her dad walked in. The first thing he did was give me one of those death grip handshakes, like he was trying to assert dominance. I brushed it off. We sat down and he immediately asked about my job. I told him I work in IT, stable, decent pay. He snorted mid-sentence. So basically, you just sit behind a computer all day? Do you even make real money? You're built like a twig and broke on top of it. He smirked. My daughter deserves someone strong who can actually provide. Maybe one day you'll get a real job. Until then, I guess she's just slacking with you. My face burned. I looked at my girlfriend, waiting for her to step up. All she could manage was a weak dad. Before she stared at her plate, biting her lip, that stung like hell. We'd literally promised to defend each other if our families crossed the line. But this was her pattern. She was allergic to confrontation. Her friends had called me nerdy, boring, and the safe rebound right to my face. And her response was always, don't take it seriously. Or it's easier not to start drama. And here was her father, grinning like he'd won. I finally snapped. I leaned back, looked him dead in the eye, and matched his energy. What kind of man did you imagine for your daughter? I asked. Because let's be honest, she doesn't exactly bring much to the table. Dropped out of high school, never held a steady job, can't cook, can't clean. She couldn't even pull off being a stay-at-home wife. So tell me, sir, how exactly do I not deserve her? Her dad's face turned beet red. My girlfriend whispered, what are you doing? But I wasn't done. I glanced around their shabby living room, the stained carpet, the sagging couch, and laughed. Hate to break it to you, sir, but maybe lower those expectations. Otherwise, your daughter's going to end up an old, lonely woman nobody wants. My girlfriend burst into tears. Her dad slammed his fork down, jumped up, and jabbed his finger in my face, swearing like a maniac. Her mother had to physically grab him before he swung at me. I stood up, turned to my now sobbing girlfriend, and said, oh, babe, thanks for backing me up tonight. Really a peach of a family you've got here. One I never want to be part of. We're done. I walked out while her dad was still being held back from throwing a punch. By the time I got home, my phone was blowing up with furious texts. She called me arrogant and cruel, claiming her dad was just teasing and I overreacted. She then dropped the bombshell. Her dad was so furious that he slapped her after I left, and she blamed me for it. You stirred everything up and abandoned me to deal with the fallout. I replied, your dad disrespected me first, and like always, you just sat there and let it happen. I wish the same for you, not that it matters. Who'd want a woman like you? All you do is eat, sleep, and whine. She blocked me after calling me every name in the book. Honestly, good riddance. I may have gone too far, but at least I finally escaped a relationship where I was constantly disrespected, and she never had the backbone to stand up for me.